Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Got a battle on the Steps map with Ghost from Dream Clan, and he's in the M10 RBFM, which is a French version of the Killers, which is a British version of another tank. Anyway, it's a pretty nice premium tank. If you can pick it up, I think it's in the bond shop now, if I'm mistaken. But so you can earn your bonds through completing battle pass missions. So if you don't think it's that expensive, so it's definitely worth picking up if you haven't got anything else to spend your bonds on. All right, now he's come to the middle here, typical for this map, waiting for the light tanks to spot. Now this is on the ANZ server, so you can see there are AI players with the symbols against them. And again, the principle playing in these matches is to try and isolate the human players and try and knock them out as early as you can. Although it has been known for the AI players to win games and sometimes fire premium shells. So anyway, see what happens in this game. Early days yet. Now we've got two AI players in the middle there, but let's go to T24 is another AI player. So Ghost finally landing some shells, seems to attract him temporarily, and he goes down. So getting a few shots in, that's nice. But Valentine has taken out the Kehoe in the middle. Not surprising, it's pretty strong frontal armor for a tier 4. And Ghost just waiting to see if he appears coming up the centre road. So it doesn't have great camo, so could be spotted fairly early, I would think, if it tries to go into a bush. Alright, now they have lost 2 tanks already. Actually 3 now, compared to the enemy's 1. So at some point Ghost will have to jump in here. Now they've already quite well down on hit points as well, so 2,000 hit points down in a tier 5, tier 4 game is pretty significant. So Ghost decides to relocate. And they're 1 to 5 down, so it's not looking good. So I think he's going to take up a defensive position here, which is probably a wise move. It avoids you getting flanked, or at least not too easily anyway. So coming up to the hill at the back of the rail line here, which gives you a bit of elevation, lets you peek down on tanks coming around each side of the map, and also some cover that you can use for camo. So just anticipating there's only one AI player on that side, and they're not spotting any of the enemy tanks, but there was a KV-1 there, and a B-1 and a Wolverine. There's the KV-1. And that is a human player. Wolverine doing some damage to the KV-1, but he's not going to last long. There's 9 hit points left, and the KV-1 quite a substantial number. So Ghost, what's he going to do? Go back to that same position? Yeah, I think so. Expect that KV-1 to appear. In fact, there is the KV-1. Now, the good thing about being versus the KV-1, well, he's using the tree for cover there, which is good. But it's got a pretty low view range, something like 350 metres, so he's well within Ghost view range circle there. It's probably fairly close to the end now. If he spotted fairly soon, yes, he's been spotted now. Gets in a shot, and he takes a hit from the KV-1. You don't want that, but the DPM on the M10 is very good. So he takes him out. Now, I was using premium shells there to ensure penetration. KV-1, very strong frontal armour, so no great surprise there. But gives Ghost his first kills, and the human player in the M4A1, he's just urging to not go too far, but to come back and protect the base. He's already got 3 kills, so doing pretty well, although he's down to 70 hit points, which is not ideal. he can take out the Valentine there, and he does, so that helps save his players on that side. It reduces the deficit a little bit, but you can see now they've got 892 hit points between the 3 tanks now. They just lost their last human player on Ghost side, so he's the only human player left, and he's got an AI player who is also losing hit points fairly rapidly. Now that's going to be a Wolverine. There is a human player in one of the Wolverines on the enemy side, and in fact there he is, so Ghost picking him up with his view range. He's got binocs up and he disappears because he's gone stationary, so he's putting in a few blind shots as much as he can. Skoda not spotting the Wolverine at all, but as soon as he starts moving and comes within his view range circle, there's another human player there, so he manages to get him spotted, or at least the Skoda may have done that, and he's just backing out to the open, so he's easy meat for the M10. And he gets the kill. So 3 kills now to Ghost, but there's quite a few of the enemy team to go through, and he is on about just over half health. So what is that Wolverine player going to do? Most of B1 wants an AI player, so no problem. Lovely bunch of hit points wandering across the map there, so no problem going through the side. And he's firing premium rounds here. It's going to cost Ghost a bit of money, I think, playing this match, but Skoda losing more hit points, and he's gone. So now it's Ghost up against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be a Kolobanovs medal. I'll have to see. I'm not sure if it's available at this tier, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the results. So getting encouragement from his team, which is nice. They're staying around to watch, at least one of them is, so where is the threat going to come from? Now, got rid of the KV-1. What have we got left? There's a Stug 3, which is enemy tank, human player I should say, and the Wolverine. Now, luckily the Wolverine's been reduced in hit points substantially. They may have got a blind shot in, a bit hard to tell. Alright, here we go, B1 coming. Now, it's not being spotted yet, or yes he has. Okay, this could be dangerous. So, Ghost coming down carefully off the hill. Needs to do it quickly to avoid incoming rounds. Not seeing any blind shots coming in, so hopefully no one gets there to shoot at him. The AI players don't necessarily pick up on spotted tanks all that easily. Oh, there we go, there's a Stug 3, so he can focus now to the Stug 3, but the B1's also got a... Oh, we just took a... Unfortunately, lost a bit of hit points there. So he's down with his 197. He's got 10% of the hit points of the enemy team. There you go, the Stug 3B is moving into position again. He's just got to keep his rear end out of the way of the... Oh, and then he's in crossfire now. He's got to get rid of that B1 really quickly. Luckily the B1 gun is a bit of a pew-pew, but fairly low penetration. One more shot might do it. It does. Okay. Gets rid of that one, and there's another AI player. This is the Wolverine, but yep, incoming round. Focus him. He's going to pick up a fair amount of damage if he can survive this. It's just coming up on 3k damage, which at tier 5 is pretty impressive. One more shot and he's got that Wolverine. So now only 3 tanks left. There's the other AI Wolverine. Not a great marksman. He's fired, but firing on the move obviously is also pretty inaccurate, and it's very much in Ghost's favour there. Gets rid of that tank there. So now it's just down to the 2 last tanks, which are human players, who luckily avoids the incoming round from the Stug 3B. Now you can get out of the view range. Oh, let's just make the mini-map a little bit bigger there. Apologies for that. Now he can basically start to use his view range, although looking at his view range circles, right, Wolverine comes into position and he takes the shot straight away, connects. See, Ghost has got 2 marks on this gun here, so we know he's a pretty consistent damage dealer. Where is the Stug? He doesn't want to spot him too easily. But that's 8 kills now for, oh here goes the Stug. Oh, he takes a hit, but it's down to 23 hit points. DPM. Don't let me down there, and he gets the kill. So 9 kills there to Ghost, leaves him on 23 hit points and 3.5k damage. That's fantastic. Alright, some very nice results there. He did get at least 1 blind shot in there, 3.77k of damage and 9 kills there, 173 of assisted damage there, so nearly 4k of combined damage there, which is just incredible for this tier. 9 kills, so let's have a look at the medals there. Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills, Tank Sniper award, High Caliber award for the most damage, Radley-Walters medal for getting at least 8 or 9 kills in a battle, and Kolobanovs medal, as we predicted, for basically outlasting at least 5 enemy tanks when you're the last surviving tank on your side. So that is basically almost all the medals you actually really want in the game. So great result there, and well done, Ghost. And all of that adds up to an Ace Tanker Mastery badge, of course. So let's have a look at what base experience you might have picked up there. So, just under 2k, 1961 base experience. That's really solid. Solid experience there. Well above everyone else in his team. T28 actually came out next highest in damage, so that's Sauron instead, so well played. And the M4 Sherman, who couldn't quite rescue in time, doing 658, which is definitely more than the hit points of the vehicle. That's about as much as you want, really. And on the enemy side, the Wolverine that he was up against doing 2.4k, so well done to that player, and the KV1 doing the next most damage there. But anyway, this is all about Ghost Game. He really carried this hard. So 46 shots fired, 43 hits, so beautiful accuracy in shooting, 39 penetrations, 126k on ammunition. He did have some battle payments, luckily helped offset that, so only lost 11k in the end. But anyway, this is a great game for Ghost. So well done. Thank you very much for the content. It was actually a really great game to call. And if you're watching this and you like the outcome, you like the way it was presented, you learned something from it, anything that helped entertain you, please give it a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate that. And if you've come across this channel for the first time, or not necessarily the first time, and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that. I'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.